Everybody, just thought I'd drop by today and share with you a very brief little section from the Old Testament, one of my favorite parts of Scripture, Sirach chapter 2, first few verses. Let's dig in. Hi everybody, it's Mike from thegraciousguest.org here with you, and I want to just pop by, as I said here today, just very quickly to share with you a couple verses from my favorite one of my favorite sections of the Old Testament, and it's interesting. It's a 6-verse section of the book of Sirach or Ben Sira in the Old Testament that I just was going through some old papers, and I remembered I wrote like a 17-page paper just on these 6 verses. So just to give you an idea of, you can go at least that deep into it, but at any rate, before we do anything, please make sure you like this content, subscribe, follow my YouTube channel, The Gracious Guest, check out the website, thegraciousguest.org. I've got all kinds of goodies over there for you. And please share this widely with anyone you think might be impacted by it. So thank you very much for doing that. Let's dive in here. The Wisdom of Ben Sira, sometimes called Ecclesiasticus, Old Testament book. Sometimes it's called Sirach. It just has to do with different translation sort of techniques and traditions throughout history. This book was written shortly after about 200 BC. This book was very cherished by the Jewish people of Jesus' time, and although it is often not included in Bibles for non-Catholic Christians, Protestant Christians in general, non-Catholic Christians don't typically include this book. This has been recognized by Catholics as inspired as scripture really from the very beginning of the church. And it was used very, very frequently in the early church. We have lots of records of this in catechetical instruction and helping to train those who were preparing for baptism, and also to the newly baptized, the catechumens, to be able to sort out the difficulties of basically living the faith day to day. It's a beautiful book filled with tremendous wisdom. I want to share with you just 6 verses here. I have it framed on my desk right in front of me. And listen to this. It's under the header of Trust in God. This is, again, Sirach or Ben Sira, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 2, verses 1 through 6. It says, "My child, when you come to serve the Lord, prepare yourself for trials. Be sincere of heart and steadfast, and do not be impetuous in time of adversity. Cling to him, do not leave him, that you may prosper in your last days. Accept whatever happens to you. In periods of humiliation, be patient, for in fire gold is tested, and the chosen in the crucible of humiliation. Trust in God, and he will help you. Make your ways straight, and hope in him." Listeners of my old show, Ever Ancient, Ever New, which I used to host on the local Catholic radio station here, will probably recognize that last line as my old sign-off line, where I used to say, "Make straight your ways and hope in him," at the end of every show. And so, so much in this that's just so powerful, so worthy of meditation, of contemplation, when you are going through difficult times, as we all do, to recognize that you are being tested like gold in the fire, in a sense, that there's purpose, that no matter what suffering you're going through, it is somehow within the at least permissive will of a God who is an infinite loving Father, who loves you more than you could ever imagine, loves you more than you love yourself. And I want to leave you with my favorite line, I think, in that whole passage, in a translation, little different translation I like, from verse 2. The way I read it here in this translation from the New American Bible said, "Be sincere of heart and steadfast, and do not be impetuous in time of adversity." Another translation says, "Be not hasty in time of calamity." So keep that in mind today. Pass this along to someone else who might need a little pick-me-up, just encouragement. Remember, don't be hasty in time of calamity. Try to do whatever you can to tap those brakes a little bit. Go to the Lord. Present your challenges, your difficulties to him. Ask him to help you through these moments of testing and trial and difficulty. And if you want a deeper dive into Sirach, by all means, please check it out. It's a phenomenal book. Very, very interesting. So God bless you all. Just like I said, a brief little word from me here today. Stay tuned. Got a lot of really awesome stuff coming up. Some great content, some great interviews on the horizon, not too distant future. So God bless you all. Take care, and I'll see you next time.